You've been around the home inspection industry for more than a few years, if I'm remembering correctly. Uh, Give me a little bit of your experience in the home inspection industry and just a little highlights of leading up to becoming the CEO of Pillar to Post.
Yeah, that was the nicest way of saying you're getting old I've ever heard anyone ask a question. No. So I came in, I was in a completely different industry prior, but I came into Pillar to Post in 1998. So 1998 was only about 4 years after the founding of the company. So much, much smaller. I think there were about 50 franchise business owners when I came in. Virtually none of those, very few were in the US at the time. And we were even in an industry at the time that, of course, people did home inspections, but it wasn't a given like it is today. Today, most people, if they buy a house, they expect and intend on getting a home inspection. Back then, we spent about as much time talking people into why you should have a home inspection as why you should use Pillar to Post. So it was a different world, but Pillar to Post and our philosophy and our basic system of doing business, it was the same then as it is now. Now, I'll tell you, it has changed considerably, of course, because of technology and all the different things that we've added to our offering. But our basic fundamental way of going to market was the same then as it is now. So when I came in, I was in Raleigh, North Carolina. I started my own home inspection franchise there, but at the same time, back then, I was what we called a regional director. That's what we call a regional director today. So I was helping people to get into the business, and then I was supporting those people all the way along. So I did both of those for a little over 10 years. And so we grew a pretty large home inspection company in Raleigh. I had multiple inspectors and marketing people and admin people in the office and all of that. And we did that for 10 years and thousands and thousands of inspections. But I think I probably learned more about the business by supporting that other 25 or 30 people that I brought into the system and help them come up through the ranks and build their business. It was such an opportunity for me because I could learn it firsthand, but then I had this opportunity to learn the business through the eyes and through the experiences of all of these other franchise business owners. So it was about that time, this was about 2008, the then CEO of Pillar to Post gave me a call and wanted to know if I was interested in selling my business and coming to run operations, the operations side of Pillar to Post in US and Canada. So that was a very difficult decision. I love being self-employed. To that point, I had been self-employed my entire life. I had been in small business my entire life. And so that was a big decision, but I did it. I've never regretted it. Pillar to Post has grown tremendously since then. And then as of January of this year, 2023, I was honored to step in as the president and CEO of Pillar to Post. So that's a long tenure, about 25, 26 years, roughly,
Yeah, it's
in home
powerful.
inspection and Pillar to Post.